Hello everybody, Pharma here, and welcome back to Passpartout, the Starving Artist. Let's continue. Last time we did our Monet painting, and that actually turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with how that one turned out. Didn't take me too long either. Oh, look at it! Oh my gosh. I cannot express how much I love this game. I love the art in the back, just the scenery. I love that George hates everything we do. Thank you, George. I love the music. Oh, I love this game so much. Um, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go crazy today. Today, we're just gonna have some fun. Here we go. Let's see. I will cherish this dearly. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. You can have it. Here we go. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm doing until it happens. Here we go. I'm just going to talk and paint and hang out with you guys today. Hope everyone is doing well. I've been doing all right. I've had a couple days off from work. It's been very relaxing. I've enjoyed it immensely. But yeah, I mostly just been avoiding housework and watching stuff on YouTube. I know you all have grown to think that I'm absolutely perfect, but I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That's not true. I have lazy weekends too. Go. Ooh, that's bright. That is awfully bright, and that ain't much better. Alright. That's alright. We're gonna blend. You know what? Let's just spray around and have fun. Get it out of my system. Get the craziness out of my system. There we go. Oh gosh! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. That's a that's the first experience with oh shoot. Oh fudge, I hit this when I didn't mean to. I mean, don't get me wrong, very beautiful contemporary piece. It wasn't what I had in mind though. This is oh, that's too funny. Oh goodness. Oh, that's oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm digging this. Yeah, let's blend this little big circle right here. We'll try to blend that out a bit. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? And I kind of liked some of that. Gosh, let's get this small so I can use it actually. I liked some of that pretty blue color. That was really nice. Alright. Okay, alright. I think that... Oh. See, I always think I'm ready to go. That's never the case. Alright, here we go. I think that looks pretty good. Let's get started. Alright. I love how when you use the spray can tool, you still pick up the little bits of color underneath. And so unintentionally, we have a couple nice little sparkles down here at the bottom that I think is really pretty. There we go. Alright. What I'm doing here is we're going to create a little landscape today with this beautiful night sky, kind of that dusky twilight colors. And what I'm doing here is I'm creating little trees. Happy little trees, as our friend Bob would say. I miss Bob Ross. Anytime I see him on PBS, I'll still watch him. And a lot of people, at least my age, don't know this. Bob had a son named Steve that would come on the show, and he would do a painting, and Steve was really good about explaining different teaching methods. Like he would teach what he was doing as he was painting along. And I actually learned a lot from watching Steve Ross. He was really good. Go. And I'll probably, because the spray can tool alone is going to take forever, I'll probably start out with these kind of base lines and then I'll spray paint over them. And again, with this painting, I'm not really going for realism. I'm creating my own world, as you feel free to do at home. This is just going to be a fun painting. It's going to be pretty colors and fun shapes, and we're just going to have a good time doing it. Here we go. Let's go back to our spray can tool. One of the things I really like about this spray can tool, it's really great for creating these little leaf shapes because you still get the color underneath, which is true with trees. You know, when children tend to draw trees, they just draw one giant cloud-shaped blob, and you know, that's their tree. And it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, I love it. But if you look at trees in real life, you're going to see that sunlight passes through. And with sunlight passing through, you're also going to get color passing through. So it's really important to let some color shine in through your leaves there. It's going to make it a little more realistic. You know what? I'm feeling crazy. There's our little moon, ain't it cute? Oh, that's a little more moonlight than I wanted. That's okay. We'll cover up. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright. Alright, you know what? Let's do... I'm getting kind of a line here that I'm not crazy about. So let's try to break that up a bit. You know me, I think I'm going to be done, and then I see something I want to tweak. That's okay. Alright. And one of the things here, I'll explain kind of what I'm doing. Because this is kind of a different painting style than what I normally do, as far as the layout goes. You get a sense of movement in the painting going up across through here, because your eye kind of follows the tree line. I've got a lighter color right in the middle here that's directing our attention. As you can tell, I've got the corners darkened so that your eye is naturally kind of drawn in towards the middle here. Let's see. And what I want to do while I'm talking to you guys is kind of blend out these edges here a bit. I do want some glow from the moon, but I don't want it to be a perfect circle. There we go. And now we're gonna blend this. I say I'm gonna keep talking, then I get distracted. It's kind of hard to do, you know, to paint and talk at the same time. But I appreciate you guys being patient with me. There we go. All right. So another thing that's kind of creating balance here is this painting is divided almost exactly in half. So there is kind of a symmetry here going on. You've got your bushes and your hill and your trees going up in here. You have your moon up in here. So that way there's a sense of balance, there's a sense of movement, your eyes drawn towards the center. And that's my little criteria for this painting. This turned out pretty good. I like this one. I don't know if the bougie are going to like it because I didn't spend a lot of time on it. We are... Oh, look at that little moon. That turned out so cute. I really like that. Alright. We're going to call this one balance because that's what we learned about today. Alright. Do we have time for one more? I think we have time for one more. Oh, Giorgio. A proper investment. My word, good chap, I shall take it. Blah, blah, blah. They're so fun. The voices that go along with this. It's so good. Alright. Let's see now. You know what? I'm kind of digging the crazy colors. Oh, let's go back to this. I'm laying out my background. I'm kind of digging our crazy colors today for our landscapes. Let's stick with this purpley pinky theme. And what I'm doing here There we go. I'm laying out our hillside. Make sure you kind of go uneven and space it out, because you know nothing is ever as perfect as or symmetrical in real life as you want it to be. There we go. Let's start here. Alright. And if you haven't noticed, what I tend to do at least with Passpartout, with Microsoft Paint, is I like to get just a very simple base design of what I'm doing down before I start blending. It makes it so much easier than just starting with, because the reason why is when you start with a white canvas and say you want to get like 3 shades of blue for a sky, if you start with a white background and you use the spray can tool, you're going to have to go over it 1,000 times for it to stick. So my recommendation is pick one of the shades you're wanting to use, throw that down as your base, and that way when you use the spray can tool, it makes it so much easier. See? It's like I knew I wanted to get this color in, and having it already as my base, it makes it so much easier to just go in and blend. Okay. And what I'm doing with the colors here is I'm imagining that the sun has set behind this mountain range. So that's why we're going to have the brighter colors down here, closer to the top of our little hillside mountain range here, and then up in the sky it's going to be darker. And I'm probably going to layer over this several times, because the spray can tool in this game is so heavily saturated. Oh my goodness. So saturated. Which is fine. It gives me a chance to go over things. Here we go. It's coming along quite nicely. Oh. Oh. I've posted a video about frustration in your art. I'm having one of those moments right now. Oh, goodness. Did not mean to do that. There we go. We're going to get there eventually. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. Oh, there we go. That's turning out pretty cute. We're getting there, everybody. Alright. Okay, kind of digging that. Alright. Oh. Here Here comes one of my crazy ideas. Oh, oh, ooh, look at that. There we go. I dig it. Whoa, whoa, did not mean to do that. I thought I'd switch back to spray can. That's alright. Happy accidents. I'm such a goober. Alright, spray can. Alright, let's... I'm trying to get a good round shape with the spray can, which can be kind of hard. It's hard to control those edges. But just keep practicing, it'll come. Trying to blend that out a bit. Here we go, that's pretty good. I'm digging that. Alright, let's get started. With our real pretty, really pretty blues down here. That's one of the things, I've mentioned this in a previous video before. You know, if you want to go just absolutely bonkers with your colors, feel free. Don't think that the sky has to be blue and the grass has to be green. You can do whatever you like. Oh, that's giving it a really cool effect. Oh, yeah. That's looking nice. Ooh, I'm digging it. Now again, we're going over our mountains. What I'm doing here, you want the, black would have looked good too, but I wanted to add texture. Give it a little bit more of a 3D feel. And what I'm doing here is, since we're getting those nice, real deep bluey, purpley colors, I wanted to bring out a little bit of a lighter color right where this ridge is, where our sun is setting. Just a little bit of a highlight. Alright, now the water down here, the water is going to pick up several things. It's going to pick up our little setting sun. And I'm drawing this in lines so you get kind of that ripply effect from the water. Oh, see, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. I like that. So what I like to do is I like to kind of mimic the sky. If I've got a body of water, a lake or an ocean or what have you, I like to go and make little lines in the same colors that we used in the sky. So in this case, we've got this shade of pink that we used around the sun. So we put our sun here, We got the shades of pink around. And now we're going to start getting in our blues and our teals. It's going to kind of double. It's going to reflect the sky and then also the nice blues and teals we've got in the water here. God, this is looking really cute. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty darn nice. I'm going to get a little bit more pink here. This is a real bright sunset. I want to make sure I get that filled in real good. And what I'm doing here, right here at the shoreline, this little line of blues and blacks we're going to have going across, that's going to kind of mimic where our little hillside is. Oh, look at that. That's a very nice painting. Let's get... Still want to get just a little more brightness here in the water. Even that up. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. That turned out really good. I'm proud of this one. I love it. Alright. We're going to call this... I was going to spell Amore. There we go. I blanked out. I was like, is there a U? No, that's armor. Oh, gosh. Alright. We're going to make this Amore because I love it. There we go. This is the best painting ever. Well, Dawn, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. I like it too. We're going to hold on to it for just a little while, though. Alright. I'm going to call this quits for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe. You can see more content every day. And leave me a comment below if there's an idea that you want me to try out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.